off to the left of Holtby. Mitchell now on for the Rangers with Stepan and Anisimov. Puck comes out to the right point for Stahl. Wide shot, scored! He scored! Mark Stahl on a power play. Rangers lead the series 3-2.
Did that just happen? Really? Did that just happen? It's the DC Sports Show, still recovering from what I don't know what they will end up calling what happened last night. Gone in 6 seconds. I mean, I've been a Caps fan a long time, and I gotta say that's the worst one. I always joke about the Capitals that they always make it fun because they always find a way to break your heart. They always find a different way, and boy did they get creative last night. That game was over. And for whatever reason, the hockey gods let that puck slip away and slip underneath Braden Holtby and underneath, I believe it was Dennis Widener, Carl Alzner's arm, off the post and into the net. That sent Madison Square Garden into a frenzy. And you knew it, I knew it, we all knew it. When that puck went in and tied the game with 6 seconds left, you knew what was going to happen. You knew. You might not want to admit it to yourself, but you knew. I knew. I was sitting next to Troy Turner, and I said, Troy, they score here, it's over. They ain't recovering from this. So, we're here, and we're facing Game 6, and instead of having the Rangers with their backs up against the wall, the Capitals have their backs up against the wall. Now, I'm not saying they can't do it. I mean, this team seems like a gritty bunch. They have not lost 2 games in a row all playoffs. Every overtime loss, no matter how heartbreaking, they've come back and they've won. They're going to have to reach back deep, find whatever they find when they do this, and do it again. And maybe we'll have something to look at on Saturday. But that was brutal. I mean, that stung. But again, these guys went on the road, and they were winning a game that they honestly, if you look in the mirror and look at yourself, you will say the Caps didn't really deserve to win the game. They got outplayed most of the game, the whole first period, the first part of the second period, and the last part of the third period. They dominated the game. The Capitals, yes, were winning at the end, and they were about to steal one, just like they stole Game 5 in Boston in the series before this. But it didn't happen this time. And they're going to have to adjust to that, and they're going to have to deal with that, and they're going to have to put that away, and they're going to have to go in front of a crowd that is very supportive of them, however, know their history, and will be there, hopefully, optimistic that they can pull this off one more time. Reasons I think they can do it: Braden Holtby and Dale Hunter doesn't have a look of panic. This guy just doesn't. You can't tell if anything's going bad or good. He's the same either way. Reasons I don't think they'll do it: this isn't something you can come back from. I don't know how many times you can knock a team down and have them get back up from the canvas. The Capitals aren't a team that is known to do that in the past. And home games in the playoffs aren't necessarily the things that the Capitals like to win. I'm hoping history does not repeat itself. I am hoping that the Capitals find a way to do this. I said before the series started it's going to go 7, so I'm hoping I'm right. I hope it goes 7, because if they don't win Game 6 and they lose this series 4-2, this Game 5 will haunt them for a long time. This is Pat LaFontaine, Islanders, 4 overtimes. This is losing to Tampa 4 games in a row after being up 2-0. This is triple overtime against the Penguins. This is Game 7 against the Canadiens. This is Game 7 against the Penguins in 2009. I mean, you will look back on this game and it will haunt us if the Capitals do not win tomorrow. But let's send some mojo to these guys. Let's try to get these guys going. And hopefully they can pull it off. They need to pull it off. They can pull it off. They just got to play smart. One thing that is very clear in this series, the Rangers cannot score on the Capitals when it's 5-on-5 hockey. They can't. Look at their goals and when they score. They're either power play, 4-on-3, 4-on-4, but 5-on-5, the goals, they're not putting them in. They're not getting close enough to the cage. They're not getting quality shots off enough. If the Capitals can keep their cool, quit the mistakes, don't turn the puck over, and capitalize, please capitalize on your opportunities. You let too many slip away. Game 3 and Game 5. I was at Game 3, the triple overtime epic. So many chances. That game should have been a win. Game 5, so many chances. Should have been a win. This series could be over right now, but it's not. And that's the reality they have to deal with, and that's what they're going to have to come up with tonight at this point at the Verizon Center. So, Caps, we're sending good mojo to you guys. Good mojo to you.